Melissa Sue Anderson has long been remembered for her quiet grace and powerful performances on screen, but there's one chapter of her career that she still cannot bring herself to revisit. Despite decades of success and acclaim, there remains a single episode of Little House on the Prairie that she refuses to watch, even all these years later. To understand why this one performance affected her so deeply, we have to look back at her early life, her sudden rise to fame, and the emotional challenges she faced along the way. Melissa Sue Anderson was born on September 26, 1962, in Berkeley, California, a city known for its cultural richness and progressive spirit. She was the second daughter of James and Marian Anderson, and she grew up with an unusually large age gap between herself and her older sister, more than 12 years apart. That difference shaped their relationship in unique ways. More and often took on a protective, almost parental role in Melissa's life, guiding her through her childhood with a maturity and perspective that only an older sibling could provide. For Melissa, this meant she was exposed to wisdom and life lessons much earlier than most children her age. When Melissa was 7, her family left the San Francisco Bay Area and relocated to Los Angeles. The move proved to be pivotal. While the Bay Area was known for its vibrant intellectual and artistic culture, Los Angeles was the beating heart of entertainment. The shift positioned Melissa at the very center of the film and television industry. It was the perfect environment for a young girl with charisma, talent, and growing interest in performance. Yet, her childhood wasn't without hardship. When she was 13, her parents divorced, and Melissa was raised primarily by her mother, Marian, who instilled in her strong values rooted in the Roman Catholic faith. That spiritual upbringing gave Melissa a sense of moral grounding and resilience that would serve her well later in life. Her path to stardom began in an unexpected way. As a child, Melissa appeared in commercials for big-name brands like Mattel and Sears. These early jobs taught her how to perform in front of a camera, but they also revealed her natural poise. A dance teacher, impressed by her presence and talent, urged her parents to find her an agent. That suggestion changed everything. Soon after signing with Representation, Melissa began appearing in television roles that showcased her range. Audiences first noticed her on The Brady Bunch, where she played Millicent, the girl who shared a memorable kiss with Bobby Brady. Around the same time, she also appeared in the crime drama Shaft, proving she could adapt to very different genres even at a young age. But her true breakthrough came at just 11 years old when she was cast as Mary Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie. The show, based on Laura Ingalls Wilder's classic books, quickly became a beloved staple of American television. For 8 years, Melissa gave life to Mary with remarkable depth and maturity, becoming one of the most admired young actresses on TV. She left the show after the 7th season, but returned briefly in season 8, further proving her lasting bond with the role, and the audience. Working with Michael Landon, the series creator and star, provided Melissa with more opportunities. In 1976, Landon cast her in his semi-autobiographical film The Loneliest Runner, where she played Nancy Rizzi, the first girlfriend of Landon's character. She later co-starred in the television movie James at 15, further solidifying her reputation. As a leading young actress, Melissa's talent did not go unnoticed. In 1978, she earned an Emmy nomination for Best Leading Actress in a Drama Series for her work on Little House on the Prairie. The following year, she won the award for her performance in Which Mother Is Mine?, an ABC special that explored the complexities of family life. Around the same time, she starred in Survival of Dana, a CBS movie about a teenage girl adjusting to life in California's San Fernando Valley. Each project highlighted her ability to take on emotionally demanding roles that connected with viewers. Her work reached beyond the United States. In 1980, Melissa was awarded Spain's most prestigious television honor, the Tipita Oro Award, for Best Foreign Actress. Her popularity overseas was so strong that during a visit to Spain in 1979, she was warmly received as a guest on the hit program 625 Líneas. During the 1980s, Melissa continued to expand her career. She ventured into new genres, starring in the Canadian horror classic Happy Birthday to Me, which earned her a Young Artist Award nomination. She made appearances in The Equalizer, Murder, She Wrote, Chips, and Alfred Hitchcock Presents, showing her versatility across television. Later, she even stepped behind the camera as associate producer for Michael London's Where Pigeons Go to Die in 1990. Her contributions to television and the Western genre were recognized in 1998 when she was inducted into the Western Performers Hall of Fame. But while her professional life flourished, Melissa also found happiness in her personal life. In 1990, she married Michael Sloan, a writer and producer best known for The Equalizer and Kung Fu. The legend continues. The couple had 2 children, Piper and Griffin, and Melissa chose to step back from Hollywood to focus on raising her family. By 2002, the family moved to Montreal, Canada, seeking a quieter, more private life. They later became Canadian citizens, embracing their new home with pride and gratitude. Despite all her achievements, there remains one role that continues to haunt her. In 1974, during the 4th season of Little House on the Prairie, Melissa filmed the episode I'll Be Waving As You Drive Away. In this 2-part finale, her character Mary loses her eyesight, marking one of the most dramatic and heartbreaking storylines in the series. At only 12 years old, Melissa had to portray the terror, grief, and despair of a young woman going blind. The performance was extraordinarily raw, emotional, and deeply moving. It earned her critical acclaim and cemented her reputation as a serious actress. Yet for Melissa herself, the experience was overwhelming. In later interviews, she admitted that filming those scenes left a lasting emotional scar. Michael Landon, known for pushing his actors to deliver their best, demanded multiple takes of the most painful moments. Though the results were unforgettable, the process forced Melissa to repeatedly relive Mary's trauma. She immersed herself so fully into the role that it became difficult to separate her own emotions from her character's suffering. The emotional toll was immense. Melissa recalled how real the fear and sorrow felt during filming. She found herself unable to detach once the camera stopped rolling, and the haunting memories of those days stayed with her long after production wrapped. To this day, she has chosen never to rewatch I'll Be Waving As You Drive Away. While she remains proud of the performance and touched by the letters she has received from fans who were themselves visually impaired, she has drawn a personal boundary. Revisiting that episode would mean reopening a wound she has long since tried to heal. Melissa Sue Anderson's refusal to watch that one episode speaks volumes about both her dedication to her craft and the personal cost of portraying such intense emotions at a young age. For audiences, the episode remains one of the most unforgettable moments in television history. For Melissa, it is both a triumph and a reminder of the vulnerability she poured into her work. It stands as proof that even the brightest performances can leave behind shadows that never fully fade.